It's your boy Czar, all rights reserved. Shout out to everybody that I showed up. I brought something from my patron with and that hooked me up. I love all y'all. Y'all all a part of the mission. Let me say this. Going forward, TMZ footage and intel that was released, that was done. First off, TMZ, you were the first on the scene. You were first on the scene. What's up, bro? And being first on the scene, you got most of what was there. Now, I already hinted at who I alleged told you. I already hinted at them. Must I say it again? SEO Shark. I found someone who's doing SEO intel, didn't I? And I exposed them. I said shark bite. Because listen, here's why. To be in the business she's in, dealing with SEO and different things, she had marketing background. Not only that, she was allegedly one of the first people to get the scoop on the information, being she contacted one of the people first. Now, shout out to the haters sliding out. I need y'all to leave. I want y'all out. You know, people do different things and think it bothers. It doesn't bother me. I wanted y'all out. I wanted y'all out for a while. And I mean, it's just your loss. I'm actually trying to get rid of people. Honestly, when I get the hate, I get happy when certain people hate me because I'm like, maybe they'll leave. That's what my hopes are. I'm trying to get some of y'all to go. And my guys know who you are. I know who you are. I need you guys to go. To be real with you, if you want me to be honest. What's up to everybody else? This was a subject Lisa R. Shout out to Lisa R. brought up. I already hinted at this, and I thought you got who I was talking about. Now, the reason I said her is because she has footage where she lied to me 3 times. She lied 3 times in less than a month. Okay? Let me tell you her first lie. Her first lie was that she said something to me behind the scenes, then tried to say she ain't said. That was a red flag to me because I had you saying it and you said you didn't say it. That's when I said, oh, this girl's a liar. Number 2, I caught you in a lie because you said someone drove you there. And I found out that you two in Alive. Did you forget you did Alive? You need to leave that substance alone. Leave your substance alone. You were in Alive, driving by yourself. You said you got picked up by the same person you were driving by yourself speaking to. That shows you're a liar. Number 3, I caught you in a lie because I know the different things you've done. You posted my record and I looked yours up. Number 1, you got a bunch of tickets. You got a lot of tickets. How is your license still intact? With all them tickets, girl, what are you doing? You playing Mario Kart? You playing Mario Kart on the road. That's what you're doing. Driving all stupid. Stupid driving. Now, I'm going to put some respect on your buddy's name only because your buddy really got caught for some stuff. Your buddy got caught for some stuff. What are y'all doing? I don't care if you're in Georgia. I don't care if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina. What are you doing? Are you dumb? Now, I've been talked about stuff like that, and you make me mad. Because if there was any woman's respect name I put respect on before I spoke about Cleo, it was you. Because I said, this girl ain't playing. I seen your record. I was like, this girl ain't playing. Like, I mean, this is a girl who was rocking dudes. Like, I don't care what you... She did her thing. Say what y'all want. I gave her respect. I put respect on her name. She was not playing around with no abuser. She was not playing around with no lame. She was getting it. I told you that. And then when you spoke to me, you tried to disrespect her. And I went at you for disrespecting her. I'm like, hold on. She's realer than you. How are you disrespecting her when she actually does her time? And she's not allegedly in the back seat making a cop go, ah. Is that what you like doing? You sit the cop down like, I'm good with my mouth. I'm good at doing this. I can't make this stuff. Yo, listen to me. Bottom line. TMZ was first on the scene. How? Listen, even before this, Even before this case, I kept asking y'all, how are you first on the scene? And I put respect on your CEO's name. That's the only reason I don't say much. Because he's really a businessman. Oh, the rest of you doing write-ups. Oh, the rest of you are suckers. Yes, a lot of you are suckers. Did some research on y'all. A lot of y'all are suckers. The stories y'all write like suckers. The only reason he lets you do the media is because it brings controversy. And he's like, hey, they're making money. Let them run. They're young and dumb. You think they respect your business intent? You think they respect your writing? Your writing is trash. Why did TMZ show the footage they weren't supposed to? Listen, you got to ask them that. But I will tell you this. TMZ, your writing's going downhill. Your stories are going downhill. And I hope Harvey gets rid of half of you. He doesn't need you. Harvey could put the whole TMZ on his back and do it credible. Facts. Real talk. Have you ever heard Harvey speak publicly? Exquisite. He speaks very exquisite, and he's very interesting when he speaks. The rest of you are just shills. I'm telling you, the rest of you are just disposable. You're disposable. Now let's talk about the heist. Let's talk about the heist. Listen to me. For TMZ to arrive first on the scene, had to be some intel that a rapper has gotten hit. You don't think they got some idea what's happening? You don't think they, if you're media, you had to ask the same questions I asked. Number one, why isn't blood everywhere? Number two, why aren't holes everywhere? Number three, you know who gave you the information, so why didn't you look into them? Unless they were familiar with giving you information. That would have made sense. That would have made sense. But let me get a bit deeper right here. You're telling me that was Leonard in the seat? See, y'all think I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna say what they wrote on the report, but I took the picture of Leonard and I took the picture of the other guy. Yeah, the other guy I spoke on that was carrying around the Louis bag. You two, you know it's gonna play with me. You know it's gonna play with me. You know I'm starting to speak truth. See, why do they give it away? Why don't they just let it ride? When I start speaking truth, that's when they make it shut down. Come on. No. He wanted to put himself out there. So let me expose him. I kept asking you guys. You're like, oh, that's the uncle. That's the uncle. I said, is it? Oh, that's the uncle. That's the uncle. Is it? That's the uncle. That's a... Yo, look. The uncle has a box head. Okay? We're what you call a... That's what I call a box head. This guy has an oval head to me. Standing in the store, you got an oval egg head. We're just going to call you egghead. Because you got that egghead. Period. And when I seen your egghead, I'm like, well, that doesn't look like who they're saying it is. They call Leonard the friend. So how much do you really know? Now I'm curious because a name Adrian came up. But we'll get into that because I researched that. Trust me. And I'm starting to see a pivotal situation that I have questions for. And you're a little younger, actually. You're younger. And that interests me most. Because when I looked into you, I'm like, something ain't right. But that'll match up later. And I'll speak about that later. But they're saying that's the uncle. I don't know. I don't know. Really? That's the uncle? That's the uncle? And wasn't the manager in the same photo where the Louis bag was? I don't even remember. Oh, just remembered it. Wasn't that manager Solo? Wasn't that Solo? And you want to know what gave you up, dummy? When Panama hopped on, tagged me, was like, he's saying you didn't dance. He's saying, when I didn't say nothing. They'll always do what I want them to do. Listen, I am top intel. You could see, read what you want intellectually. I'm well trained. So I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Anything you're trying to put together, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm top intel. I'm the guy they call in to identify you for doing something when they have no idea. Oh, that's trash. I can't do it. That's trash. I gave it too long. It was trash. And I told them it's trash. See, I'm honest. You guys, who are you playing with? Who are you playing with? See, when they put a top on you, I'm talking about a top person on you, to do it a certain way. You know we know, right? You know we know, right? I gotta play it cool. Ask me to play it cool. Play how the bosses tell me to. I play how the bosses tell me. If I wanted to, I could peel it apart right now. I'm not nice with it. I'm a young phenom with it. Are you dumb? And my Queen's flip voice. Are you dumb? I'm a young phenom. Are you silly? Young phenom. They were like the investigators from your stupid case saying, how did you know? Don't worry about it. No, they put the best of the best on you. And I see through you. When you breathe wrong on the internet, breathe on your keyboard, I look at you and I know where you are, and I know something else. When it comes to studying individuals, I don't think you've seen nothing like it. I'll study you by how you sit in your chair. I'll study you by how you walk. I'll study you by the tricks you pull on other people, your reaction with women. I'll study you. Then I know what you are. See, I've embodied the art of war. I've embodied it. Eat, sleep, and breathe it. I understand it. And I understand that I told you what to do, and when you didn't listen, I said you're stupid. Because if someone was making this much sense, and I saw happening what they said, I would really want to know, what is it he's telling me to do? You never wanted to know. Matter of fact, you're so cocky, you never did it. That's why they know more than they should now. That's why, because of what these suspects did, they dummies, when you get up in a deposition, bet you don't do it right. I bet none of you do it right. Y'all gonna just get bagged. That's what's gonna happen. You're just gonna get bagged because you don't listen. I was sent to do two things, and I'm not gonna tell you what those two things are. I was sent to do specific things, and you didn't listen. They're over here talking to me. Why aren't they listening? It's not my fault. They said, we agree. They don't listen. They don't listen. They're hard-headed. I can tell you were a little kid getting beatings all the time because you don't listen. You want to run around doing what you want to do. Want to flaunt it how you want to flaunt it. Want to talk it. Oh. Shout to the baby mother giving book bags out. Doing that good stuff. That's the best thing I've seen you do in a long time. I'm very glad you did that. That looks good for your humanity. That looks good for your humanity. Why is the baby mother listening and ain't nobody else listening? You guys, y'all don't listen. I give props when they're due. Whose props have I withheld? Right now, name whose props I withheld. I'll wait. Since I'm I'm this and that. Whose props did I withhold? Who did I not give credit where it was due? Say it. Say it. All you guys being quiet here, say it. You can't. I gave everybody props who deserved it. Everybody. Whose props did I keep? That's what works me up. You see, it's not that even that you don't listen. I give credit where it's due. So how am I the bad guy? You're not even listening. I'm telling you who the bad guy is. You don't want to listen. You just, we know. Oh, we knew they were bad. Oh, he's been bad since this. Listen, and listen good. And it's the only and last time I'm going to say it. It's not always the one who publicly looks like the bad guy, who's like they're a robot, goody two shoes. That is the worst. And you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. The person looking like they're doing the best thing is sometimes the most low down, loathsome, evil, disgusting individual. If you knew. Oh, if you knew. I'm trying to tell you something. I tried to tell you this entire time. I told you what investigators were going to do. They did it. I told you the team they were calling in. What? They called them in the same state. I said, you guys, this is why you make me mad. That's why you make me mad. Because I'm like, I can't believe they see some. Go watch Lawyer Tactics. That's all I'm going to say. If you missed it, go watch Lawyer Tactics. I'm telling you, you are here for history in the making. You don't even know who I talk to on the backside. I've identified most of the people I speak to, and it blows my socks off. Like, whoa. Are they talking to me? Wait, this can't be. That's how it be. And you don't want to listen to me. So I'm going to give you the last advice. And I ain't saying nothing else. While these lawyers are laughing, the judge is here himself. Are you stupid? The judge himself is here. Oh my gosh. Yo, these guys, I can't do it. I can't. These guys are just too stupid. I tell them what's going to happen. They still get locked. I tell them what to look out for. The suspect, when they were on the run, I told them how they were going to catch him. Oh, they get caught. Blah, blah, blah. You get caught. How? Dummy. I told you they were going to go to your known spots. I told you it worked like a whirlwind. After they hit your known spots, they're hitting the places they know you need. You need clothes. You need food. For those of you that went on the run, you're going to go run where family's at. Not dumb. So what did you have to do? I said, well, if I was still those guys, I would take a flight out of this freaking state. You had a better chance then. Oh my gosh. What do they do? Run where family's at. Run where homies are at. Oh, you guys. Oh, you're the worst criminals ever. You're the worst criminals ever. And I bet you were still making phone calls back home. You dummy. You dummy. It doesn't matter if you get a throwaway phone. It doesn't matter. There was a certain way you had to move. I knew you weren't going to do it. That's why I said it. That's why they were hitting me up behind the scenes. How do you know that? What are you doing? Are you some type of criminal or something? Your investigators asking me. I said, eat a fat one. Because I ain't got nothing to say to them. Linked up with my agents. I said, where are we going with this? Lost sources. Because I don't know who they're with. They probably are playing that side. But who knows? I put this on the line for y'all. Looked out for the affiliates. The homies left. Told y'all when there's suspect homies around you. Told you when, hey, I think they're plotting. I even told you you don't know what spells are being done around you. So get away. Like, it just gets to the point where it's nauseating. It's nauseating. I'm calling out people around you. Y'all still hanging with them. Still rocking out like you're good. Not knowing. That's what makes me mad. That's what makes me mad. How far do you go to look out for people? How far do you go to stay objective and give everybody a little bit of information in a situation? I even went ahead and gave the investigators something. TMZ, sure. This investigation is a good investigation. They're going to ask how you knew. Authentic investigation. They're going to ask how you knew. So if they don't, it's a fake investigation. If they don't say nothing, I know they're really not trying to figure it out. If they really want to know, they're going to say TMZ, who told you? Because that is the key. Because the question is, who called that person? Did y'all forget? We still didn't identify those text messages, right? You remember the ones that were letting someone know he was at Riva? Are you dumb? You thought I forgot? You know I freestyled the whole series, right? You know, wait, pause. You know I freestyled the whole series documents once and understood what I was reading, right? This is another echelon. This is another echelon. And a lot of people ain't here. But you know I read over those documents, right? That's how I remembered everything. That's how I'm talking about some text messages that weren't identified, right? Oh, no investigator looked for those text messages yet, right? You're fake. That's how I knew the first investigators. You're trash or you're fake. Choose one. You're trash or you're fake. Choose one. That's the first thing you would have identified. That's the first thing you would have identified. And it definitely would have led you to one of the fake witnesses. That's why I called them out. Because I knew that if you didn't respond to me calling them out, somebody's a liar and somebody's fake. Looks like somebody's a fake liar. Looks like somebody's a fake liar. Started back. I started the investigation immediately. Immediately. It didn't take a month for me to analyze nothing, did it? The same month. Didn't I start the series? Stop playing with me. The same month. Didn't I start the series? Fact. Did it take long for me to start calling out stuff you weren't calling out? That's how I know somebody's fake. Somebody's lying. Somebody is there to lie. Prosecution. Who got prosecution pleading the fifth? Huh? Who got Riva pleading the fifth? Me. Wasn't no investigator. I had them all pleading the fifth. Oh, we gotta plead the fifth unless we see some investigator stuff. All I asked them was their memorabilia to buy. Who please don't know what happened? Yeah, Riva. More than knows what happened. Whatever happened, let me ask y'all something. Do you remember when the write-up first came out? Didn't the manager say, I pulled him out the car. I tried CPR. You tried CPR for a wound? Had to give you the rock side round. Yeah, side shout out to Idris Elba. He played a great bad guy. But back to it. Who had them pleading the fifth? It was me. Over the phone. Off of one question. Don't you have memorabilia for TMZ? Oh, I can't talk about it. My GM, when my GM gets back, he could talk to you. Where's your GM? Oh, he's all the way in California. Look, you wanna know what we used to do? When someone would be that dumb, we would play that NWA beat. Still cruising, that Eazy-E joint. We'd beat that. Y'all, my Indians know what I'm talking about. We'd play that beat on the table like doom, 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 doom. Then we'd slap. Yo, you would have got, yo, if you'd said that to me in person, I would have played the beat and did it. I'm sorry. It was like, obviously you just told on yourself and your GM. You told on yourself and your GM. So both y'all funny style. Both of you are funny style. Oh, he was like family to us. You wrote this in a magazine. So why don't you have memorabilia of him? Let me tell this dummy what he should have did. Oh, we're coming out with memorabilia in the future. I don't really know. My manager's going to let me know. I could let you talk to him next week. Would it be okay if I took your number, your name, and I had him call you next week? Fact. What's wrong with these? Yo, what is wrong with these cats? What is wrong with these cats? Oh, yeah, I'm not going to go at Dom's live. And by the way, Dom, you know, I move like the hustler, trapper type thing. My number changes all the time. I'm sorry. If you've been trying to hit me up, you know, I hit you back. My number changes all the time, bro, man. I move a little different. I always change my number up. It's a habit. It's the mentality. I can't help it. My number switches up like every week. It's different. Fact. But I'll try and reach back out to you. And here's my thing. I'm not going to say Dom ain't shady more than I'm going to say he's about his money. Now, what do I mean about that? He's about his money. I can't hate that. How can I be mad at that? He's about his money. He's like, I don't want to do controversy. He does his stories. Let him do it. But I know one thing. Academics, you never want to say my name. Saying my name's like saying Candyman's name. You already know I'm gonna be smiling, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna pop up with receipts. Like, oh, look, you did this story. Oh, look what happened here. Oh, look what happened here. I'm gonna let Chicago know everything you did from top to bottom. I'm gonna have Chicago flexing on you heavy. I'm gonna have, shout out to the Chicago artists. I'm gonna have y'all seeing that he helped to influence the downfall of a lot of you. I'm being serious. A lot of you. I'm gonna be real. Allegedly, you could have ended careers with certain things. And if I bring up videos, the dates are crazy how it corresponds, yo. The dates are crazy. I was doing a behind the scenes investigation on you for like 2 years. 2 years. I wasn't making no videos. I'm like, this guy, he's freaking evil. That's the first thing I said. I said, this guy is evil. Because you ain't getting no ish. We would like to see how you were dropping names, dropping situations, making jokes. It was like, it's not even funny. I wasn't laughing at any of your videos. I was more saddened by what was happening after you did a video. And we could do that, but that's why he's never going to say it. He'll never say it. It's a Candyman situation. He would never open Pandora's box like that. You wouldn't open Pandora's box like that. I would feel bad for even having to go to that length on you, but if you ever disrespected me or tried to paint me out as a liar, I would go all the way. I would go so hard, like you'd be like, yo, no. You would be screaming no in an empty room. I have you screaming no like Boys the Men in an empty room. But nah, I rock with Dom. Actually, he's a business-oriented mindset. And he admits things. He admitted when he was wrong in the situation with Act, even though there was some things he said he wasn't wrong about. He told me front and center early on, he was like, at first, I ain't understand what it was you do, but you do your own thing. So I'm not mad at it. So you can't hate on Dom. Dom does his own thing. It is what it is. I'm a Queen Prodigy. I'm not mad, but Queen spoken. Queen spoken. If she said he a hoe, he did something hoe-like. Gotta keep it real with who I know the most. I still think you should have went live with us, Dom. I thought that was weak. I will say I thought that was weak that you didn't go live, because that would have been lit. That would have been lit. We would have had that thing jumping. It was weak, but you already know the TheCzarr marches on. I'm an Indian with the tomahawk. Don't you know that? Indian with the tomahawk. That's me. You didn't know that? Now you know. Oh, by the way, something else is bothering me when I'm thinking about this case. Let me say this. I did mention Mr. B and different things. He knows who he is. He jumped at me most is the message someone sent you and that you couldn't even reply to it. That was crazy, my dude. Message, and let me tell you, that message, that wasn't from no normal person. So you know, they were looking at your soul through that. And the way they said it, and me, they said what they had to say to me. The way they broke that down, yo, that was heart-wrenching. It made me teary-eyed, honestly. Because you're a person, I just think you make some bad decisions. I don't think you're a terrible person. They're telling me you hate me, all this stuff. Listen, save all that. I'm a man about the shit. I don't think you're a terrible person. I just think you've done some terrible things and you don't realize how you affected lives. I don't think you realize the lives you affected. But you know, in that great book that it is, did you read it from cover to cover? With the weight of each individual's life you affect is afflicted to the weight on your shoulders. So when your end is unsavory, if it's unsavory, all the weight of every individual is eternally on your shoulders. 130, but if you got 1,000 women that weigh 120, 130, how much weight is that? That's a lot of weight, my friend. You know, I don't know how well you lift. That's a lot of weight. You didn't read it. I know you didn't read it. I know you've done what's beneficial in the book, but you didn't read the book. TheCzarr's read it front to back. So I fully understand it. All of that weight is on your shoulders. That's 100,000 pounds nearly. Say there's 10,000 that. That's way more than a car. I don't think you have the power to lift that. And you can work out all you want. It's not that weight. The weight's different. The weight's different. Hold on real quick. Hold on, I gotta take this. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Had an inspirational quick conversation. They like it. They like it. They wanted me to say something else. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I can't. I'm not gonna do him like that because I don't think he deserves all that. They're giving me private info. I'm not gonna say that. Because I told you I already had people around from the jump. Before you even had an idea of who I was. We were already watching you. I needed to see thoroughly that you were who I thought you were. I was watching how you moved, the type of things you did. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. I found all of your websites, the business you do. It, you know, it may be pleasurable and it may pay the bills, but you don't look at the lives you affect. You don't. You really don't. And it's sad because all of these women have parents. They do. All of them have parents and people that love them. And you'll never, ever know. You'll never know how it affected their lives until you have an angry parent. That's what I was told to say in a nice way. I mean, in a not nice way, but I said it in a different way. So I think you need to take that into account going forward. Like all of these girls have parents. And you don't think their parents saw their videos? Like, that's the thing you got to think about. And I know in the industry, most people don't think about that, but that's something you want to think about. Like, you don't have a clue their parents, what their parents do. Like, if their parents military, you think he's going to play with you? If his parents military, their father sees it. He's military. He is not going to play with you. And it don't matter if you got 5 guys around. It's not going to matter. He's a military vet. What is that going to matter? And off of his accolades, he's taken way more people out. Like, way more. Like 20 deep on him. You don't want to mess with people like that. And I don't think you took into account the people you were messing with and their parents. Listen, I can only give these guys info. They do what they want to do. And they put their power on the type of gun they have. But let me tell you something about a Marine. It doesn't matter what type of gun you got. That's what a Marine is. Doesn't matter what type of gun you got. It doesn't matter. He's going to wipe you out regardless. If he's coming for you, I'm telling you. You don't, and if he's coming with a group, it really doesn't matter. it really doesn't matter. Listen, I am hands-on understanding it. Within my inner circle, my brothers, I know a lot of Marines. They do not play. If he sees that video of his daughter, he's gonna go cuckoo. He's gonna lose his mind that very moment. Nothing's gonna matter to him. Especially when they're war-torn that way. When they spent their life at war. They're not coming to play with you. And they're not gonna do something abruptly dumb. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait on you. Like crazy. I saw you put like 90 days till something. Halloween, they know that's your favorite time. They know that's your time. They know you love that day. They're gonna... Guys, I told them. So y'all don't have to call me, get mad at me. I said things. I said it. You're pissed. I told them. They don't listen. Goodness gracious, man. And listen, I don't hate no one. Name one person I stood up here and said I hate. Name a person I stood up here and, hold on. Name somebody I stood up here and said I hate. You can't. Because I don't hate a person. I think people make bad decisions and actions because, again, dealing with people's loved ones. But I don't even hate you. I give you the info. I tell you. Wait. So the bad person is the one who tells someone something. Wait, the bad person is the one who gives someone a heads up. And that's how Marines do, yo. They give people the heads up. Then they handle business. They're not going to play with it. I told you, my brotherhood's linked to a lot of Army and Marine. I know how all of them work. They're cuckoo. They're out their mind. Meaning they black out. Heck, they black out when they drink. They black out. They are not going to play for their loved ones. That's why I was like, calling out the videos like, stop. Like, They're not, yo, they're different. They move different. I'm just saying, you can believe me or not. I don't know why you tell someone you hate me. That's insane. Number one, I never said your name. Still to this day, didn't say your name. I don't know what the problem is. What's the issue? Hold on. Let me ask you guys something. What was the name of my mission? It was Justice for Ja. Why would that be a problem with anyone? If someone's seeking out justice for a friend that you're not speaking out at all about, I can name other affiliates around who speak out normally. When people tell jokes, they address them. They make a comment. When people copy albums, they call them out. They do that. And I have my reasons why I haven't mentioned that one. Because to be real with you, a couple of lives ago, I foretold to you they were going to do this. You guys don't pay attention. You got to keep up. I talked about someone copying the style. And it's not going to work. I told them, I'm done. I'm done. You guys be so shocked about what's happening like I'm not over here telling the future. This is stupid. This is dumb. Like, I'm telling you, I'm well trained. You don't got to believe me. I was taught by masters of the art. Masters. And you still don't get it. I hook up. I speak to the bad guys and investigators the same. I don't treat you no different. Like, this is dumb. This is just stupid. You're around boys and friends who are trying to be men, who only want to count money, smoke, and just bang, take your seconds. And I'm here giving you solid advice, solid support. And this is what I get. This is dumb. This is dumb. When you gotta put respect on someone's name who does this. You rather me be on the dumb-ish. You rather me be doing dumb stuff like the rest. But I don't do that. See, that's what makes me a legit friend versus a lot of these other guys you're around. Someone who's gonna tell you the truth. Yo, that song was whack. If it was whack, it was whack. Yo, that song was fire. If it was fire, it was fire. Yo, I hear you getting better at your hooks. I give the credit. I give the credit. I hear y'all hooks getting better. Yo, y'all next to blow. What friend told you that around you? Who respects people enough to do that? And that's what pisses me off. Oh, here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go. Wait for it. Oh, she actually didn't do it this time. I don't know. Yo, I don't know what is up with these older women. Like, you remember early on in the season, I told you there was an old woman following me. Like, I don't know what that's about. Like, an old woman, like, she looks decrepit. Following me. Following me around. Like, yo, it's not like, it's not even a plaything. Like, following me. Then when I get out, she gets out. And, like, trying to be near me. I don't get that. I don't know how she even has the energy to do that. Maybe that's one of their agents. I don't know. I don't know. But she's too old for that. Like, I don't do that, man. Come on, man. Like, be gone. Like, get the heck out of here. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. All right, she's walking away now, but this is dumb. This is stupid. And I notice everybody. Like, if you're new, I notice everybody. Nah, the one thing you gotta watch is you don't be the first to address a situation like that unless there's a tense situation around. But this is weird, man. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Again, shout out to my dude. I just made a purchase there. He saw that the cover of something didn't look right. He gave me half off the rip. Shout out to him. He's watching normally. Welcome to CommenterNation, greatest nation, United Nations. They hook your boy up. I eat well out here. They watch. I eat well out here. Respect to y'all. Respect, man. For the discounts, everything y'all give me, it's all love. And yo, to the people that were twerking over here, yo, I never want to see y'all by me. That was crazy. Y'all doing too much. And homie, you're gonna twerk with her? Like, are you serious? What's wrong with you? You look like you could be a lineman. Why are you out here twerking with her? I was about to throw up. That's why I had to walk away. Like, you gotta be joking. Like, you gotta be joking. You wasn't serious. You was not serious, homie. Like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, June. I don't play. Ever since then, though, I haven't seen that state truck that was riding with the 9-year-old. Shout out to that. I haven't seen him. I still got his info. Haven't seen him around here anymore. That was crazy. Dude, you had your legs wrapped around her. And I'm really trying to figure out who you are. Matter of fact, I'm going to go all the way and figure out who you are. Because that's inappropriate. That was inappropriate. And someone needs to know you did that with their child. How many people on here would go crazy if they had their 9-year-old around a 50-year-old man wrapping his legs around her? How many people would go crazy? Are you serious? I had to follow you out. No one else did. I followed you out because I'm like, that's crazy. I don't play that. See, you got to take that somewhere else. I don't play that. But see, one of the problems is when mothers let their child dress crazy. Like, they let their child dress crazy. And they know it's crazy. You need to get yourself together. Your kid is dressed crazy, man. Your kid's dressed crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, it's great. She got her shorts up. How are you gonna have butt cheeks hanging out walking? Aren't you wearing pants? We're not at the beach. We're not at a pool. What's wrong with her? That's crazy. Get yourself together, man. Dang. Y'all know how I rock. Shout out to everybody that stopped by to see the live. You know how I does this. Tomorrow I'm gonna be back at it, and I actually got new information. I just quickly had to ask, and you know I do go in and out. That's how I do. That's my commentary. That's how I move it. I keep my lives entertaining. But again, TMZ, why didn't y'all get asked for information? Why didn't y'all get asked for information? TMZ, how did you avoid getting asked who told you? You can there's only a limit I can say my sources are private if it's leading to a crime to be identified. Do you get me? That doesn't make sense. It's leading to a crime to be identified, and you're sitting around getting these private sources who could allegedly be plotting to end someone. That's not right. Everything's wrong about that. And I don't think you should be let free off the edge like that. You should be held accountable for that. The only reason you shouldn't be held accountable, Harvey. If Harvey ain't do the story, put somebody up there. Push him out front. This is the person that did the story. Because Harvey's a respectable mogul. But whoever did that story, y'all speak crazy. Don't worry, I got something else I want to talk about with TMZ, but that's for the day. I'm not going to go in on them. Because I want to know who's going to step forward. You can't do stories like that, then get private info when you know what they're investigating is a lie, and you not have to give them correct information. You're directly involved. You were first on the scene. You were first on the scene next to the fake witnesses. Really? Really? And you don't know anything. Lies. Lies. That's a lie. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What you wrote in your story today, and I'm looking at the police report. Everybody go read TMZ's story, go read the police report, and tell me what doesn't look right. I'm not even gonna call it out. Tell me what doesn't look right. I already called out one of the features. There's blatant, incorrect things written in the statements versus that. And I'm just like, if this was in the other case, they'd be screaming it to the mountains. But you want to know why they do it? The reason it's quiet because they know something's not right. Something's not right. And when I first did this story, all they were screaming at me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Guys, y'all were here. Did they not scream that at me? You don't know what you're talking about. Everything's fine. That's that. I still got one guy that comes in. That's that. He's gone. You want him to be gone. You want him to be gone. Funny thing is, you ain't getting no shine off of it. You're still going to be weak at what you do. It's not going to make you better. Why do they think somebody being gone makes them a better artist? Then they kick that trash. Don't call people out. Let them rap that hot garbage. Because they're garbage. Trust me. They're garbage. All these new dudes rising up, and they still got to use a name for fame because they can't use their skill. That's why I told you. Members only has 2 up on the rise that actually are skilled. I'm telling you. That's why I keep telling you. What other guys around you are telling you to run for the trophy? You hear these guys kicking hot trash? You hear it. Stop letting them rise. They're just going to stank up the track. Put them on a billboard because their producer made a hot beat. Like, cut it out. You guys are garbage, man. Oh my gosh, these guys are garbage. Like, how come the top 5 they talk about all the time just be trash? So much so, one of them got to twerk on the stage. She's twerking on the stage in the middle of rapping. When you did, y'all, I can't make this up. 6 bars in a row. You rhymed nothing. No wordplay. No nothing. So you just started twerking. I was like, oh, she's garbage. Oh, she's garbage. If I wanted to go to a strip club, I would have went to a strip club, right? So why are you out here twerking? Like, guys, come on. We need to push for music to actually be good. Come on. Like, get out of here. Ski Mask got skill though. But with Ski Mask, was any video Ski Mask dropped better than Zen and Tank? Was any video, name one video. Now, I'm objective. Name one video that was better than their video. Visuals in the song. It should be silence. Right. What video did you drop that was better? Name one song that people are actually looking into singing along. None. None. I'm objective. None. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because every 2 seconds, who do you have sitting around you, producing for you? Who do you have? Do I need to name the DJ's name? Eating wings on a plane, posing in a cartoon with him. Period. Exactly. I told you synonymously countless times. I told you so many times to get away from the person. You should not, if he's not making you bangers, you shouldn't be spending 10 minutes with him. That's the problem when you try to rise with homies. If he's not making you bangers to rap on, you don't need to be around him. That's the thing. They solo have been grinding. They made a song together. It's fire. Ski's been hanging with the same guy who's not even making banger of beats. Oh, Ronnie J. Is that the same guy that's in that song with Ty Dolla $ign? Ty Dolla $ign killed that song. That song wouldn't have, if Ty wasn't on that song, it would not. No, Taylor Gang, they run the game on the low. They run the game on the low. I'm just being real. Taylor Gang is infallible on the mic right now. They cannot be beat. I'm serious. Hooks, fire. Verses, fire. They do it easily. The bike's leaving. All right, tomorrow, Chris, I'll talk about the bikes leaving the scene. Because I do have details on that. Because I had a person that scouted out that saw those alleged same bikes riding around in a specific area. So I'm going to let that be for now. I'm going to let that be. They scouted them in the same area. I also had a connect hit me up and tell me they saw someone specific in New York. I'm not even going to say. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to leave it at that. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on during this case. Like, you don't know. They seen someone specifically in New York. And I was like, no way. No way. They showed me a snippet. Listen, it looks like them. I can't validate that. It looks like them, though. I can't validate that. But it looks exactly like them. I can't argue that. All right, I got to check that out. Hey, Angelita, send me the copy of the video you're talking about to the Instagram. CZARR_ all rights reserved, one word. Send it there. Yo, I've been on this live extra long rocking with y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. I enjoy speaking with y'all. I'm about to get things ready. Angelita, send me that, and Queen, I'll send it to you so you can see what she's talking about. Word, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna get into that about the bikes and stuff. And again, my person seen someone in NY. This is crazy. Now listen, here's the thing. I hate when I'm right like this though. If this is the truth, I told you this person would be leaving soon because things wasn't right. And the thing is, what they did wasn't right. But I presume they're doing better. But there is a confusing twist to what they saw. There's a confusing twist, and it makes no sense to me. And that's why I wasn't going to talk about it, because it makes no sense. Like, it's crazy. Like, I can't make this up. It makes no sense. But it makes me think that we don't know everything. And like, we weren't meant to know everything a certain way. It blows my mind. And like, again, it's not crazy. Like, oh, I'm not playing the TMZ challenge. Like, oh, I saw him. It was a person earlier I spoke about that literally I said something's not right. What did I say in this case? Blackmail. I told you blackmail was a key component to this case. I told you. And I'm leaving it there. I'm not saying too much more. I'm not saying no less. Because honestly, I can't name them. Because if they are on the move, I presume the person getting blackmailed turned around and said, I'm done getting blackmailed. And it's serious. That's the only reason because I know whoever they were blackmailing ain't playing. They are not playing with them. I can tell you that. They ain't playing at all. So, and their move was fast. Right after I did the video speaking about it, they moved. I knew for a while, but I wanted proof. We looked at the video. I just, they ain't playing. They're not gonna let you just blackmail them. I told you they ain't. Listen, they out here businessmen, businesswomen. They're not gonna let you just blackmail them. You gonna play the blackmail game, okay? They're gonna play a different way. That's how you gotta do it with the blackmail. That's why you don't do blackmail, you just do it. That's a difference. You got a lot of people that have love for you, TMZ, a lot of people that miss you, a lot of different things. I even said it. One of the reasons I continued to do this story is when I listened to Ayala. When I heard Ayala, that thing, like, I guess I listened to his music. When I heard it, it hit my heart. Because I said, to care about someone that much and to lose them because to their own selfish wants, it just doesn't seem fair. And then it humanized him. It humanized him to me. Like, all the stories I was hearing, it made him human. And I said, if he put his heart aside to feel that way, to speak about a woman like that, that's love. Because he only made a couple songs about women. One of them was his mother. Another one of them was the woman that was allegedly committing suicide in the bathroom. Allegedly. Okay. Was Geneva. And I do believe one of the songs, I'm not going to withhold it. It could be possible it involves Isabella. I'm being honest. It could be. But the thing is, he's such an artist with it that you wouldn't really know who he's talking about. Because I listened to the song, and the only person in this song he called out was Ayala. That's why I felt bad, because he died. He couldn't speak about her without saying her name. That's how much pain he was in. You got to understand the mentality. At his level of artistry, he couldn't speak about her without being in so much pain. That's how bad it hurt him, that he couldn't avoid saying her name in some way. Even if he didn't say her name in the song, he made the title her name, because he's like, I need you to know you hurt me. And I don't usually give my heart to women, but you hurt me. That was the realest. That's one of the realest songs you'll ever know. Other artists can't do that. Think of his people who were his enemies. None of them could do that. None of them. No, like, you gotta understand, like, if you listen to his music, you could pick up on an artist's style, and you could tell when he does something for skill, when he does something for play, and when he does something and he means it. That song, Ayala, he meant. He meant that. He meant that. And it was from his heart. Like his heart was heavy. She broke his heart. He didn't even probably hand his heart to women. He handed it to her, broke it. So what was he to do then? Go mess around with more women. Period. He lost his humanity in her. His faith in humanity was lost because of her deception. And that's the sad part. They're doing too much. You're doing too much. He knows. I'll be seeing him again. I don't do all that. They know when I'm recording over here, cut it down. No, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? They know what time it is. What's wrong with him? But yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. He was loving her with his heart. That's why it made me tear up. And yeah, I shed tears because I was like, yo, that song's beautiful. If there's no song I remembered, it will be that one. It's regret. It's regret. It's regretting being human for this woman who doesn't respect me, who's never loved me the way that I love them. See, at this time, I don't perceive all the problems were occurring. Remember how the problems started. It didn't start with him just trying to hit her, trying to steal from her. Like, you know, if you're a man and you're starting a relationship trying to hit a woman for power, you ruin it off the rip. But he didn't start a relationship that way. He put respect in it. Next thing he knew, a friend was touching on her. Other stuff happened. That's the difference. You see, he didn't start that way. It was a relationship started on faith, on him being faithful. So then he started doing things. Obviously, he's like, well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna smash this woman because I can. And then it's playing tit for tat. But that's the problem with women abusers. And he proved to not be an abuser. They all backed off. Yet none of you guys say nothing when these comedians get up and joke about him being an abuser. When these people get up and make abuser jokes. That's all funny. Everybody's like, and y'all putting respect on their name. Not one comedian has replied to me yet. I dare. The first one of you that jump is the first one that gets a full set. And I'ma go crazy. They're gonna put me on Comedy Central joking on you. I'ma go so hard at you, you're gonna make my comedy career. I'ma go hard at you. The things I'ma say, it's gonna demean you. It's gonna demean your career. Oh my gosh. The things I'ma do. Comedy Central was laughing. When I did my thing on Dino Has Him, what? You think they're still saying Dina? Some people slipped up and was saying Dino Has Him. She had that prehistoric pelican beak. Still up there speaking. She's funny. She ain't funny. What? Because you still Daria? Do you know in the cartoon Daria, she went up on stage to try and do comedy in one episode? That's what she sounds like. You're up there as Daria. Stop. Makes me sick when these comedians get up and they're not funny like her. I can't put no respect on your name. You're trash with your comedy. She's trash with it. And all you did was try to incite racism. That's all you tried to do. I know what you tried to do. That's why I called you out. It's not about race. It's about your long pelican beak. That's what it's about. And you standing up there joking about someone dying. I dare you to tell a Heath Ledger joke. Tell a Brittany Murphy joke. You won't do it. Why is that? Why is that? Yeah, gotcha. You're disgusting. Gotcha. You won't do that. Oh, Heath Ledger was so cool. Oh, Brittany Murphy was so rad. Shut up. You would have, Heath Ledger, if he seen you, he would have looked you in your eyes and walked right by you. Then he would have whispered, what was that dog doing talking? He would have been confused. He would walk right by you like you don't exist. Really? And she puts respect on his name, doesn't know Tentacion. Let me tell this Tentacion joke. You're sick. Let's get it going tomorrow. You know, I got to get things ready. Got to prepare. But I'm going to be with y'all tomorrow. We're going to talk about how the Riva Motorsports bikes were in a certain place, what was going on with it. You know, I always keep the entertainment going. I always bring that fire to the microphone or the phone in this case. September is going to be huge. I'm going to have some different change-ups going on with the way my media is going to be introduced. I'm going to give opportunity, and you can seize the opportunity or not. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. A lot of you are going to be hyped because it's where you're going to be interacting with me on my lives. So get ready. We're building up the momentum for it to happen. You know how I rock. Your favorite rappers time, your favorite movie stars time, your favorite artist time, your favorite golfers time, your favorite basketball players time, football players time, soccer, however you want to say it, USA to Europe. Your favorites time. All rights reserved. One word.